I've never made a Basque cheesecake before, so let's see if I succeed. First things first, I heated the oven to 220°C. Now, apparently it's best to use a food processor to minimize air bubbles, but I quickly discovered that mine was far too small for this recipe. So I blended the eggs and cream cheese in the food processor first, then transferred everything into a large bowl and added the cream, flour, icing sugar, and vanilla extract. I then used a hand blender to combine everything, blending in short pulses to try and keep the number of air bubbles down. Once the batter was smooth, I put it to the side. For the lining, I took 3 sheets of baking paper, stacked them on top of each other, rolled each corner inwards about 8 times to create an octagon shape, and then rolled the remaining edges a few times to help it hold its shape. I placed that into a 24cm round cake tin. Next, I placed a sieve over the tin and poured the batter through it, leaving behind any lumps. Into the oven it went for 40 minutes. Now, I did get slightly distracted, so the top ended up a little more done than intended, but, spoiler alert, you couldn't even taste it. Also, when you take the cheesecake out of the oven, it should still feel jiggly in the middle, so don't panic. I left it to cool on a wire rack for a few hours before putting it in the fridge overnight. The next day, I took it out of the tin, cut myself a slice, and it was finally time for the taste test. Cheers! Wow. It's so rich. I don't know if you can see, but in the middle, it's more custardy and soft, but it's really like velvety and smooth. I would say this is somewhere between a creme brulee and a cheesecake. I can't stop eating it.